Long before modern England existed, the city of York was already soaked in blood. Beneath its quiet streets and historic buildings lies nearly 2,000 years of violence, war, and execution. Many believe that the spirits of the past never truly left. York was founded by the Romans in 71 AD. Back then it was known as Eboracum, a powerful military fortress at the edge of the empire. Thousands of soldiers lived and died within its walls. Excavations beneath the city have uncovered mass graves, skeletons with cut marks and signs of brutal execution. Some skulls were found separated from their bodies. Centuries later, Viking warriors invaded and captured the city. More blood was spilled in battles for control. York became a place where power was taken by force. Then came the medieval period. Public executions were common. Prisoners were hanged at the city gates. Bodies were displayed as warnings to others. Crowds gathered to watch. York's famous Clifford's Tower holds one of its darkest chapters. In 1190, during a period of violent persecution, nearly 150 Jewish men, women, and children sought refuge inside the tower. Surrounded by a mob, they chose death rather than capture. Many believe their anguish still echoes through the stone walls. But York's haunted reputation does not come only from ancient wars. In the 18th and 19th centuries, York became known for its prisons and asylums. York Castle Prison held criminals in terrible conditions. Executions were carried out regularly. Visitors today report hearing footsteps in empty corridors, doors closing without explanation, cold spots where the air suddenly changes. One of the most famous haunted locations is the Treasurer's House. In the 1950s, a worker claimed to have seen Roman soldiers marching through a basement wall. He described their armor and sandals in detail, details later confirmed by historians. What makes the story stranger is this: the soldiers appeared only from the knees up. Years later, researchers discovered that the modern floor level of the basement was higher than the original Roman road. If someone had truly seen Roman soldiers marching below ground level, their legs would have been hidden. How could he have known? Another chilling location is the Shambles, one of the oldest streets in England. Once filled with butcher shops, blood reportedly ran down the narrow stone gutters. Many visitors say they feel watched while walking there at night. Some claim to see figures standing at the windows of empty buildings. Even the York city walls carry stories. Guards once patrolled them, watching for invaders. Now, some say shadows still move along the stone pathways long after sunset. York has been named the most haunted city in England multiple times. Paranormal investigators regularly visit. Ghost tours run almost every night. But whether one believes in spirits or not, the history of York is undeniable. Nearly every street sits on layers of death and suffering. Roman executions, Viking raids, medieval massacres, public hangings. History does not simply disappear. Perhaps that is why York feels different after dark. When the crowds fade and the streets grow quiet, the city seems to whisper. Not loudly, not clearly, but enough to remind you that some places carry the weight of their past. And in York, the past is never far beneath your feet.